Welcome to the 2014 spring meeting. Our overall message: the global economy is turning the corner, but the recovery is still too weak and too slow. So our bottom line is fairly good, but not quite good enough. And for some, despite the fact that growth is strengthening, they're not feeling it. We still have 200 million people unemployed. So bold actions are needed to generate more rapid, stronger and sustainable growth.
IMF credibility at risk. Thank you.
There has been staff agreement in Ukraine now 10 days ago. The board has met several times in an informal standing, and we hope, provided that the authorities deliver on their commitment, which we have every reason to believe they will, we hope to review that program and submit it to the board at the end of April or in the very early days of May.
Chris Giles from the Financial Times. Madame Lagarde.
For the moment, what we are forecasting is a financing envelope ranging from 14 to 18 billion US dollars. And that includes room for appropriate payment of, anything that is a legitimate area, right, to any creditor.
So in Ukraine, we've put together a $3.5 billion package, about 1.5 billion of which will be provided in direct budget support. We're working very closely with the IMF and are extremely encouraged by the negotiations and work that the IMF is doing on the ground. Developing countries overall, and ask a fairly straightforward question. If the impact is relatively mild, and if the crisis is relatively short, still we have reduced our growth expectations down to about 1.3%, excuse me, 1.3% for the year, which is about half of what our previous estimation was. On the other hand, if the crisis goes for longer and has a deeper impact, we feel that the Russian economy could contract as much as 1.8% this year. So this is a very serious issue for Russia.